Hello everyone, this is part number 4. As I said, in this part we're gonna start first with the hidden path quest. I need upgrade on the pants, mainly for ether resistance. Gonna check my dynamites, I have exactly enough. I just gonna run short after. Actually, let's bump some physique. For sustained damage feels okay. Energy regen is already fixed. I'm gonna reposition. This pool stacks. You're gonna take massive acid and poison damage, and you don't want to. I'm gonna approach the guard from a distance. And as you can see, we run already crown. Rowan's crown. Broken Hills our next stop. I still gonna rely on the same strategy. 2 points Arcanist, 1 point Endless Flame. Until I completely get rid of the energy consumption. So I can play much more confident around my skill. Because as you know, we are a shield user for the moment. But the shield is pretty insane. And there is not good enough offhands for Flames of Ignaffar. So I decide to play around this. Basically my exclusive. See totem, click totem. I don't care about this gun, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna check this rare belt, maybe it's an upgrade. Actually it's completely trash. Order of Ruin, not what we're looking for. Solar Sec Pants comes with Ether Explicit as a resistance, so that's definitely my choose of pants. Also they come with attack damage convert to health or leech. It's the same thing. And our Flames of Ignaffar use % damage from the weapon, so I'm gonna leech. This is gonna put another active form of sustain. Pretty straightforward. Mighty of Blood. I'm gonna reset, I'm not happy with this drop. This is very generic. Usually I don't hunt for prefix suffixes, but this is awful. I look at least for something useful, and this is completely trash. The only good thing about it is a low level. I don't have to wait. But still. And I'm on the way to approach area density on a fire damage. Not fire, sorry, ether. So I have to take this in consideration and take care of my ether resistance at least on a proper level. I don't want to take unnecessary risks. So I'm gonna give another shot. Resistant of ruin, another awful row. But resistant is gonna give me poison and some fire. Okay, I'm gonna do this one last time. Resistant is okay. I can always come back and do that again on a better level, maybe at 40, 45. It's good to check GRIMTOOls, what levels actually this MI scales. Hidden path quests gonna scale up to reasonable level, so we can always come here and farm for upgrades. But honestly, this gonna do for now, the resistant of ruin. Ruin is completely useless for me because physical suffix, but at least I can benefit from the resistances. I can swap some gear here and there. Cinder Vein is I believe it's supposed to be a fire shoulders, a very low level ones, but let's see. We drop a lot of resistances, not a fair trade. A last shot here. And this is actually a jackpot. This is formidable of attack. This is life, physique, offensive and defensive ability all together. A fair trade, fair trade. This is just double rare, but honestly I need offensive ability to proc my deadly aim more often, and probably this is gonna be the right call. We need level 36 for that, but we are free to use our resistance ones until just to bring some ether resistance to the table. At 35 we're gonna completely fix our ether resistance and other stuff with the stuff that I buy from a DC or Devil's Crossing. This guy sells amazing stuff for leveling. Always consider faction gear when you don't have any better option. Faction gear is your friend. Even if you play a new game plus, like using share stash, there is still not much better items than the actual shared stash ones. Here is a couple of objectives that we are looking for. One is a specific corpse that drop a secret map for a treasure. The insect X is very hard to pronounce their name. Is Darmpetrian or something like this, very hard for me. Darmpetrian, whatever. Our inventory is full. This is not a good thing. Time to visit Devil's Crossing. Sell some useless stuff. We can already sell stuff that we don't use. That gives us a massive experience. Next objective is a devotion shrine, of course. There is two. One is a little bit further, but one is already here. There is a house here on the south. That's worth checking. It's one of the spawn locations for the corpse. This is the actual house. He is not here. Usually it's next to the bookshelf. This is the other spawn location. Again, it's not here. You have to check multiple houses. So it's better to discover the map appropriately. As you can see, we're melting everything. We have 26k DPS at the moment, which is massive on this level. And we don't have even the right MIs. We use Kilrian Soul, which is not bad one, but it's not like a Flame Strife is what we're looking for, but it's so deep in the campaign. This is our last dynamite. I have to craft one or two more. I'm gonna kill him straight away here. He is highly fire resistant, but our damage is so high. This is one of the most rewarding quests in terms of experience. 2 points Arcanist, 1 point Endless Flame, as usual. As you can see, I stay away from Intensity and Infernal Purge. For the moment, they're gonna scale a lot of energy cost. Especially Infernal Purge, I think Intensify, actually, don't put more. Comes with DA Shred, so maybe this is my next call. To dump few points. If doesn't scale so much with energy, of course. When you feel your energy sustain okay, you can dump more damage. I do this on a purpose. I leave the skill not max out. You don't need that. This is a rookie mistake. If you feel your damage okay, just invest in sustain. This is hardcore. Numbers doesn't matter. I melt the whole screen with half of my energy bar, so mobs can't die twice. They die just once. You don't need 60-70k damage at this point. Some people's gonna disagree, especially the numbers lovers, but I don't care about number. I want my build to feels okay to play. We have to craft a couple of dynamites. I'm gonna need them for the treasure quest. Also, my gear is ready. Homestead is the first blacksmith that can craft dynamite. Quite not very cheap. You have to craft some shards. I'm gonna do just one. One shard net you 3 dynamites. And for now I don't need more. I'm gonna sell everything that I found. And it's time for a gear swap. And that puts my resistance on a good shape. Of course, I have to be careful to not overwrite my rift. He's gonna fix my bleeding resistance as well. We are slightly overcapped, which is nice. Just Ether is a little bit behind, but this is not a big deal. We can craft runestone. I don't want to lose at the moment my source of energy regeneration. So I'm gonna leave it like it is. I'm pretty sure I'm safe with 63 ether resistant at this point. There is no ether boss or enemy that can one-shot me. I'm gonna have plenty of time for reaction. It's a one-shot chest. Usually I never found something useful, but 5k experience, totally worth it. One dynamite. Also the bits that falls from there is not that bad as well. And we are kinda broke. Especially we don't have enough crystals. And we are looking for the Royal Hive. We change caster armor for heavy armor, so we lose good chunk of energy regeneration. This is the Hive. I'm gonna finish my Rowan's crown. More elemental damage, of course. Always welcome. Chaos resistance, something that I actually need at the moment. And I'm pretty much set for the blood growth. Royal Hive is a good farming spot if you need experience, beast infamy levels or reputation to Homestead Coven. Always consider this place. Guarantees with a boss. Another 2 heroes guaranteed, mini boss, and every extra spawn that you can get according to your character infamy levels. This is a great spot, good density, a lot of champions. This is one of the guaranteed heroes. If you attach this run to the bee queens, Ronaprax, Uraprax, you get a very nice farming route for reputation and infamy to the beasts. Usually you get Nemesis first with the beast. This is the most common enemy in Grimdown. So Chupacabra is your first Nemesis, usually, that you have to encounter. And actually is one of the strongest. It's quite annoying because of the life leech pools and the mechanic that splits on smaller ones. This build is good against it because I'm gonna have a lot of absorption, and also I can damage all of them at once. I'm not gonna loot now, I'm gonna wait for the pools to disappear. This guy drops one of the most broken rings in the game. The Ghoul's ring comes with life regeneration and percentage health regeneration as well. On builds like Warder, Elementalist is on a best in slot for the leveling process, because whopping 3 to Mogdrogan Pact, 3 to Vindictive Flame and 3 to Menhir's Bulwark. Very good on a Commando as well, since Commando reach a high regeneration breakpoints. It's probably better than one of mine. Yep, I can drop the left one. This one is more sustained. Gonna spend my points before I fight the boss. We are close to unlock Mavens. I can get more point intensify, I think. Energy cost doesn't go up. But a little bit more flat damage. It's always nice. The problem is that damage is lighting. And we need conversion. As you can see, my leech is actually quite high. So I can sustain the Queen's attack without any problems. At the moment we can look for an alternative relic. This one is a starting one and I am already close to level 40. Not gonna deal with these mages, quite annoying, they use Mirror of Eroctis. We are at the state that we can upgrade the shield. It's not a very good roll anyways, so it's good to actually do something about it. You know, damage is good when the boss don't stand the chance to cast all of his abilities. Actually, can equip our experience boost.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left. Put it to good use. Come see what's left of my wares.
We are still not... Fervor is a good relic for us, but I need reputation still,
See anything you like?
so I can't buy that.
Put it to good use.
There was much I see my scouts have reported.
Just the person. There are two other.
We're gonna stick with Caimans. They offer
Caiman's chosen.
better stuff for fire build. Nothing to do with Dead's Vigil. I'm gonna use the inventor.
Tinkering is my specialty.
I'm gonna retrieve some components. This is my actual boots. And we are good to go. A quick check for a better shield. Also a quick check for a better helm. Soon enough I'm gonna old scale Cronly's hideout, so I have to hit money bucks. Scarab shell is not what we're looking for, but that's okay. Not big deal. Now is a key moment, what we actually want. More sustain or more damage. The right call, I think, it's a chariot at this point. I think more sustain is gonna help me much more than extra damage, and I can slowly get more damage here and there. Yep, definitely chariot next. Moneybug carry the shoulders this time, not the helm. But the guy behind him have a devastating protection. Fortress, not a bad relic. We are a shield user. Actually not a bad relic for the moment. Calamity start falls off. Proc is nice, but resistant of Ulzin's flame. Amazing roll. But I need data resistance so badly. I'm gonna keep them around. Devastating. Yep, better chaos resistant, definitely a swap on this one. What's the level? 32, that's gonna do. Let's grab a new shield. That frees me for farm money bucks. And I can focus just on shield upgrade for now. That's respected with Homestead. We can craft Fervor. But Fortress is so tempting with this nice armor boost. And it's gonna carry me up to the Vendetta. Tenacious of protection. Defensive ability. Less damage, I think. But still an upgrade. 1 point Arcane Will, 1 point Mavens. And now we are much more durable. And now the question is, can I get rid of this proc for a Fortress? I'm gonna pretend I don't have the rest. And I'm gonna go straight for a Fortress. Requires Fortitude. I think I have to buy this from Homestead. Ballistic plating, I'm not sure if I have this as well. I have to buy this as well from somewhere. So I can't craft straight away. Gluttony, focusing prism. Not bad component, I'm gonna consider that. Time to check Arcovias. Not sure what they sell. Spectre, Runestone, I already buy this stuff. Their gloves quite nice. casting speed once. This is immediately upgrade. We're gonna lose some intensify, but it's a fair trade. Better stat, all damage, casting speed and flat life. Time for Homestead. Let's see if they have Fortitude or it was Black Legion.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Sanctified Bone, Spined Carapace, Fervor, Letary Hide, Hysteria, Bloody Whetstone, Solar Belt. Nope.
Put it to good use.
Okay, I have some cash left after this whole shopping.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
We are not even close. Yep, Fortitude the Black Legion. I can't craft Fortress soon. But I can run Calamity for a quite while. It's not that awful. To think about Caimans, I don't have to visit their hideout to trigger all the quests. In Blood Grove we look for a couple of objectives. First one is immediately after the bridge. I usually save the witch. If you don't have good weapon, better burn her. But I already got Kyurian's mace, which reminds me it's a low level, I have to revisit him. Maybe in the next episode. Next objective is as Morton Claim. Which is northeast, sorry. This guy is gonna tax us one dynamite, but this is the most experience that you can get from a quest for a single kill. 12k and massive reputation with the rovers. As you can see again, I equipped 3 faction gears and 1 guaranteed target farmable MI, and I put my resistance on a almost capped level. Random items can't do that. They roll some stuff usually that you don't need. We need desperately 1 seal of binding for the next shrine. First I'm gonna secure the rift. And I'm gonna backtrack. We have to find the lost farmers. Revolver as well. Our Chaos Resistance capped. No chance for him. We found the farmers as well. We are almost done here. It was pretty quick run. The only sad part is I don't think we find the tonic seal. We didn't get lucky enough. Also, we didn't take all the quests that we need, which is a mistake. I don't have markers for the bodies of the Black Legion. I need their insignias. So I'm gonna quick fix that. Also, this quest don't trigger if you don't have it. And conflagration is completely optional, but I feel confident and I'm gonna do it as well. I have enough mobility to avoid. We need another 3 bodies and we need, of course, a seal of binding. Maybe we're gonna skip this devotion shrine for now, because we are on the way to move forward. And there is a Dark Vale village when we can farm a little bit more for the seals. We need 4 in total. Yep. I'm gonna come back for this devotion. For now, I'm just gonna proceed forward, playing around my objectives. And sooner or later I'm gonna get 4 insignias. All of these guys champions, they have the chance to drop the insignia. The seal of binding, sorry. This is so bad luck. Usually at this point I have at least 2. But having none... This is a scary weapon. Tyrant of Alacrity. I think Zarya's gonna drop me 1 at least, guaranteed. But Kaiman's questline's gonna wait probably. Nope, she drops Blood of Catan. But that's okay. Let's finish some follow-up quest for Caimans. Even just to be 1 step ahead. This is Fort Haran boss. We're gonna... What mage hunter I'm gonna be if I don't wipe some necromancers. Also there is up to 3 guaranteed dynamites here. I'm gonna restock a little bit what I miss for free. That's the one, and there is up another 2 at the boss room. We get just 1. We can continue with the main quest line. Another point chariot. Why I choose chariot over, for example, giant's blood? Very simple. I'm not gonna go for a high stack regen, health regen, so I prefer chariot proc, which gives me defensive ability and armor. And on a CDR build, I'm gonna have a decent uptime. Also paired with arcane will. This is a decent circuit breakers. Here we're gonna stop for level or 2, max out Mavens. Our build is in a pretty good shape. I can stop for a 2 or 3 levels and max out my main source of sustain. Actually one of my main sources. All together with arcane wheel, chariot, turtle. This is a pretty stable core. That's gonna secure my build till very end of normal. So I can craft offensive relic instead of defensive. Okay, we have one seal. At least we secure the devotion shrine. But before that I want to kill the boss before I go back. Pretty straightforward boss. We're on high damage build, so no chance for him to react. Wait for the animation, don't waste your energy. And that's all about him. Be sure pick the quest item. One shot chest. Herald jacket. Not amazing. Not the worst. That's gonna worth some money over the green one. Next step, secure the rift gate. Immediately blood growth. I feel strong enough, I'm gonna do conflagration as well. Another point chariot. More cunning, more armor. This is offensive ability basically. I need every single crystal. We got cluster this time. The calamity proc start to fade off. Maybe it's good to craft fervor. You want to kill this crystal first before you pass. This crystal can deal a lot of damage to you. And also can block your pathing. And you can die easily to the pools. This is one of these totems that usually you don't want to click. This is actually an Inquisitor boots. But we are not ready to get rid of our ether resistance, so this is gonna wait. Or maybe I'm gonna sell them, they are not that great. There is a guaranteed shrine here, boss and a one-shot chest and a dynamites as well. We did a little bit of mistake here. Don't stay on the pools. Damage the boss outside of these ether grounds. Let's speed up the process. I don't want to wait the animation. Boss is very resistant, very tanky as well. After all, he's 6 levels on top of me. This is a good weapon actually, and it's a potential swap to what I have. But always check it. Don't trust the tooltip. It's a Flames of Ignaffar, also a very good proc. Yep, this one is a swap at 43 for sure. Another. Actually, I get pretty lucky here. I got belt with Plains of Ignaffar. And casting speed, life stealer, this is very good. And we got a flame brand, another amazing weapon, but requires level 43. Here we can equip our basically experience boost and start to bring quests back.
I am told that I could when the Legion was forced to abandon. I've already.
This sun level.
You're here. Good. With the
What we can do now, this one is on a reasonable level. I can start use 2 points mastery, 1 points maven for extra stats, physique.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
Sell all the stuff that we got.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Gonna keep this. I don't need this anymore. Hero's jacket, no go. Perdition set, this is all stuff that I don't need. This ring I don't need it. You can keep it, it's a leveling ring. I can sell this cask, I'm gonna keep this. Definitely want to keep the flame brand. I can use this shard to craft a little bit more dynamites. It's a good investment. I am already a little bit short. Impervious of destruction. Devastating, but this is a low level base, so I'm gonna sell this.
See what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
It's time to put this leveling gear on the... I don't need skeleton key. You can put all the rare materials, up to you. I don't plan to die, so I'm gonna keep them for now at the inventory. I'm gonna save this for later. Still short one seal, but I'm gonna gather them later on a very good spot. Mage Hunters of Vitality. This is how I miss this roll. This comes with Inquisitor Seal. Something that I look forward to get. And this is potential swap. And for the next episode I'm gonna upgrade some of the MIs. Definitely need a better, I mean this is of the growth, so it's technically best in slot. I can run this up to level 100, no problems. The proc is gonna scale with me, but thing that I want to do is to craft fervor, so I'm gonna buy fervor. I already got it. I'm gonna sell it back just to simulate soul self-found. And I'm gonna check what I need. We have everything. Defensive ability. What's good about this? Fervor is gonna scale with you because proc is a percentage based proc. So it's technically another deadly aim on top of my deadly aim. And your DPS gonna skyrocket. We can test it. This is further out there. Our DPS hit 30k with all the procs. And this gonna scale up with me because 25% crit damage and 10% offensive ability. And on top we get a top-notch completion bonus, 3% defensive ability. I am pretty durable right now. And I can end the episode here. Thank you everyone for watching. See you in the next one.